AI-powered cyberattacks on critical infrastructure. How hackers are targeting energy, water, and banks in 2025. Welcome to Quantum Cyber AI. In 2025, the stakes in cybersecurity have never been higher. AI-powered cyberattacks are no longer a distant threat. They're here, and they're targeting the systems we rely on every day. Energy grids, water supply networks, and financial institutions are under attack by artificial intelligence-driven cyber threats. These attacks operate at a scale and speed that human hackers alone could never achieve. What makes these attacks particularly alarming is their growing sophistication. Recent months have seen AI-assisted cyber attacks disrupting regional power grids, tampering with water treatment facilities, and bypassing banking security measures. The common thread: advanced machine learning algorithms, identifying vulnerabilities that human security teams often overlook. Today, we at Quantum Cyber AI are breaking down how hackers are using AI to exploit vulnerabilities, what sectors are most at risk, and how these threats can be stopped. By the end of this video, you'll understand not just the threats we're facing, but the concrete steps organizations and governments must take to fight back. How AI is changing. Cyberattacks, AI-powered hacking, has fundamentally changed the landscape of cyber threats. To understand the scope of this revolution, let's compare traditional hacking methods with today's AI-enhanced attacks. In the past, hackers would manually probe systems for weaknesses, a time-consuming process that often took weeks. Today's AI-powered attacks can 1. Scan thousands of networks in seconds, identifying vulnerabilities faster than human hackers ever could. 2. Bypass firewalls and security measures using machine learning to adapt and evade detection in real time. 3. Self-replicate and evolve, finding new ways to exploit weaknesses even after security patches are applied. 4. Coordinate sophisticated multi-vector attacks that overwhelm traditional defense systems. What makes AI-powered attacks so dangerous is their adaptability. These systems learn from failed attempts and modify their approach accordingly. They observe patterns in defense responses and develop countermeasures automatically. The most concerning development is what security researchers call autonomous attack chains. AI systems that can identify targets, execute infiltrations, and extract data without human intervention. This automation has made cyber attacks accessible to less sophisticated actors who can simply deploy AI tools and wait for results. Industry reports and cybersecurity analyses indicate a sharp rise in AI-driven cyber attacks, with automated threats becoming far more frequent and sophisticated. Some industries report seeing a 30–40% increase in AI-enhanced hacking attempts compared to last year. The complexity of these attacks suggests that we're only seeing the beginning of what AI-powered cyber threats can accomplish. The most vulnerable targets. Critical infrastructure remains the most attractive target for these advanced attacks. Let's examine why. 1. Energy grids. AI-driven malware can manipulate power systems, potentially causing widespread blackouts across entire regions. 1. Modern power infrastructure relies on networked control systems that, when compromised, can be manipulated to cause physical damage to critical components. 2. Water supply networks. Hackers can alter chemical treatments in municipal water systems, making water unsafe to drink. 2. Water treatment facilities use automated systems to monitor and adjust chemical levels, systems that can be hijacked to introduce harmful imbalances. 3. Banks and financial institutions. AI-generated deepfakes and sophisticated phishing campaigns can bypass security measures, leading to financial fraud on a massive scale. 3. Global financial fraud losses are rising, with AI-powered scams contributing to increasingly sophisticated attack methods. 4. Healthcare systems. A newer target, hospital networks and medical device infrastructure are increasingly vulnerable, with potential consequences for patient safety. Quantum cyber AI's threat intelligence shows that attacks on these sectors have shifted from simple data theft to sophisticated operations aimed at maximum disruption. The integration of AI has made these attacks more difficult to detect and counter. AI-powered cyber attacks on energy grids. Energy infrastructure is especially vulnerable due to its complex network of legacy systems combined with newer internet-connected components. Let's examine how these attacks unfold. AI-powered malware targeting energy infrastructure can 1. Scan for vulnerabilities in power grid systems and execute attacks autonomously, often exploiting outdated software in substations and control systems. 2. Launch large-scale distributed denial of service (DDoS) attacks to overload and shut down operations during peak demand periods, maximizing disruption. 3. Infiltrate smart grids and IoT-connected energy meters to manipulate electricity distribution or create dangerous grid instabilities. 4. Execute precision strikes on critical components, targeting specific transformer stations or transmission lines. The Colonial Pipeline ransomware attack of 2021 was primitive compared to today's threats. Modern attacks use AI to analyze grid operations and strike at the most vulnerable and high-impact moments. Some forward-thinking utilities have begun implementing digital twin defense, creating virtual replicas of their systems to simulate attacks and identify vulnerabilities before they can be exploited in the real world. This proactive approach has proven effective at detecting AI-driven reconnaissance attempts. Quantum cyber AI's research indicates that energy sector attacks are becoming increasingly sophisticated, with AI systems capable of coordinating simultaneous attacks on multiple components of the power infrastructure. AI cyber attacks on water infrastructure. Water treatment facilities and distribution systems rely on AI to monitor and adjust chemical levels, water pressure, and flow rates. Hackers are now exploiting these automated systems in increasingly sophisticated ways. Recent attacks have demonstrated the ability to 1. Disrupt municipal water operations with ransomware that leverages AI-driven evasion techniques to bypass security updates. 2. Alter chemical treatment levels, making water undrinkable or potentially dangerous. 3. Create false sensor readings that mask the true condition of water supplies. 4. Manipulate pressure systems to cause physical damage to distribution networks. The Oldsmar, Florida, water treatment facility hack of 2021, where attackers attempted to increase sodium hydroxide to dangerous levels, was just the beginning. Today's threats are far more sophisticated, using AI to understand how treatment processes work and how to manipulate them without detection. To mitigate these threats, water treatment facilities across the country are implementing 1. AI-powered real-time monitoring that can detect unusual commands or operations. 2. Multi-factor authentication with biometric verification for access control. 3. Air-gapped backup systems that can take over if primary controls are compromised. 4. Predictive cybersecurity to detect irregular system commands before they're executed. Quantum cyber AI has observed a troubling trend. Attackers are increasingly targeting smaller municipalities with limited cybersecurity resources, using them as testing grounds for techniques that will later be deployed against larger systems. AI-powered cyber attacks on financial institutions, banks, and financial networks face some of the most sophisticated AI-driven hacking techniques, making them prime targets for advanced cyber criminals. Key attack vectors include 1. Deepfake fraud, AI-generated voices and videos, are being used in increasingly sophisticated financial scams, often bypassing security protocols and deceiving even trained professionals. 2. AI-enhanced phishing, hyper-personalized phishing emails, leveraging data from multiple breaches, make scams harder to detect. 2. These attacks analyze targets' writing styles and relationships to create messages that appear legitimate. 3. AI-driven credential stuffing. Automated bots test millions of stolen credentials to breach banking systems, adapting to security measures in real time. 4. Smart contract exploitation. AI tools can scan blockchain-based financial systems for vulnerabilities in smart contracts, allowing attackers to drain funds. Financial institutions are fighting back with 1. AI-powered fraud detection systems that analyze transaction patterns and user behaviors. 2. Continuous authentication that monitors user behavior throughout a session, not just at login. 3. Biometric verification, including voice pattern analysis that can detect synthesized speech. Here, quantum-resistant encryption protocols to prepare for the next generation of attacks. Quantum Cyber AI's financial sector monitoring reveals that financial institutions worldwide are significantly increasing their AI-powered defense spending, with major banks allocating billions annually to cybersecurity advancements. Defending against AI-powered cyber attacks. The good news: AI is being used not just to attack, but also to defend against cyber threats. The most effective defense strategies combine multiple approaches. 1. AI-driven intrusion detection that monitors for abnormal network behavior using baseline analysis and pattern recognition. 2. Automated cybersecurity response systems that can neutralize attacks in real time without human intervention. 3. Zero-trust security models requiring continuous verification for all system access, regardless of user or location. Chapter 4. Cybersecurity mesh architecture that distributes security tools throughout an organization rather than relying on perimeter defense. 5. Human-AI collaboration teams, where security professionals work alongside AI tools to leverage the strengths of both. The most promising development is what experts call defensive AI swarms, multiple AI systems working in concert to protect different aspects of an organization's infrastructure. When one system detects a threat, the entire swarm responds collectively. Analyses of AI-driven cybersecurity measures show significant improvements in threat detection speed, enabling earlier responses and reducing breach success rates. AI-powered defense systems have shown significant advantages in anomaly detection, outperforming traditional security tools in speed and accuracy. Conclusion and future outlook. The battle between AI attackers and defenders will define cybersecurity for years to come. Organizations investing in AI-driven defense now will be best positioned to stay ahead of these evolving threats. As we move further into 2025, several trends are emerging. 1. The convergence of AI and quantum computing will create both new threats and defensive capabilities. 2. International cooperation on cybersecurity standards is becoming essential as attacks cross borders effortlessly. 3. The cybersecurity skills gap is widening, with millions of unfilled positions globally. 4. Public-private partnerships are increasingly critical for protecting vital infrastructure. The battle between AI attackers and defenders will define cybersecurity for years to come. Organizations that invest in AI-powered defense systems now will be best positioned to protect themselves against these evolving threats. If you work in critical infrastructure or finance, consider this a wake-up call. And for everyone else, remember that our daily lives depend on the security of these systems. Thanks for watching this Quantum Cyber AI analysis. If you found this information valuable, Please hit subscribe and check out our companion video on AI-powered cyber warfare between nations. Stay safe out there in the digital world.